Hey everybody! Greetings and salutations to everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful evening so far. It is 8 o'clock, I believe, in Dubai time. I'm pretty sure it's late at Vince G side, but I am your host slash caster, known as Caster JT or JT for short, with my co-caster Vince G. How you doing, Vince G?
Yeah, I'm doing so fine in the past few days, but
Hmm.
man, these past few days without these Dota actions that I'm missing out a lot. I wanted more because we've been
Hmm.
casting a lot of good teams in the past few days. I mean, those first three games that we casted, the first 3 days of this tournament, it was
Hmm.
so jam packed, it was so action packed, and I wanted more to cast. And do you agree with that one?
Yeah, I do agree, Vince G. It's been crazy in the MENA region. I did not expect to see fights after fights after fights after fights, action after action. It's just crazy. Top lane, bottom lane, mid lane. You don't even know where to look sometimes because it's that action packed type of game. And the past few days has been exciting, and teams have come and go as we can check the brackets right now because those past few days, those 3 days last week, yeah, we saw a lot of teams drop from that. And as you can see, we are close, by the way, to reaching the main event. It is what you call, skin to skin, teeth to teeth. You have to try their very best to qualify to the main event because it's 50,000 dirhams in the line. This is the prize pool for this tournament, and you want to at least get at least something out of it. And w- so far, Vince G, what are you expecting to see that's going to be happening today? Like the upcoming days, because after this 3 days, it's going to be the main event.
Yes, indeed. The first 3 days that we casted, it was really jam packed. It was really action packed, as you said, fights
Mhm.
after fights after fights. And I am expecting more of these actions as we go on into the last remaining 3 days of the qualifiers. I mean, it's so hot. It's so hot that these
Mhm.
players, these teams show their passion, show their dedication in order to qualify for the main event. And I'm seeing that a lot. And I want those teams to strive and survive. And well played to those guys who survived into the next round. And we're going to see more of this as we go on.
Yeah, we are gonna see more of it, and I believe we're gonna be casting. I guess one of maybe the strongest team in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Team Lebanon. They are juggernauts, and they've been known in the Middle East for quite a long time. Sadly, GH will not be playing because he is part of Team Lebanon. But
Aww.
we have the lineups right here on our screen, ladies and gentlemen. Team Lebanon, yeah, Ixon, CBS, Noob, Rajix, and Night Delicious. While for TTY3 Gaming, we have Magic, Captain, MDMA, Joker, and Meister. So it's gonna be interesting to see, how these two teams clash back and forth, and I'm sure it's gonna be action packed. We do not even know what we're gonna be expecting in this tournament. To be honest, it can be an upset too. I might think like Team Lebanon might be the strongest team, but they have lost two prominent teams. You know, uh, come and go from Bend Over, I believe, and anyone else. So we'll see if an upset will be possible here because I've never seen TTY3 play yet, but there might be a chance there. The underdog might take this, and we never know. That is the beauty of Dota 2.
Yes, indeed. We would love to see some underdogs rise in this tournament. And
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't want to see that? I mean, slowly rising from the top, straight from the bottom, down, rising to the
Mm-hmm.
top, and then claiming the victory. I mean, that was really an upset. If TTY3 Esports
It's
managed to pull that off, it will be amazing. But Team Lebanon, they're the strongest team right now, and all I can say is
well,
like these teams are gonna be like on par with each other right now.
yeah, and like you said, through each day that has been happening in the qualifiers, you're only gonna see survival of the fittest, but who is
Mm-hmm.
the strongest team, and only the strongest teams will qualify for this tournament to go to the main event. And we are already on day number 4 so far, and they have been through. the toughest of times, and we'll see if they have what it takes. They have what it takes to qualify for the main event, and it's going to be epic. Yes, the Cinderella story, one of the most known type of stories. The underdog type of stories, and everyone wants the underdog to win, to see an upset, to see if they have what it takes to take David versus Goliath. Do they have it? Do they have the power to get through Team Lebanon? We will see, and I cannot wait for this game to happen. And for now, let's just talk about the tournament so far, because it is going to take some time before we get to the game, since all the players are still waiting for to ready open here and go. So let's start with day number one. We've seen an epic match, and what do you think is okay? We'll say in overall. What do you think so far is the most favorite pick in the MENA region? What is the meta for this region? Because every region has their own type of meta. For you, what do you think for the past, let's say, 3 days that we have casted? What is the most pick or the meta here in the MENA region?
Undeniably, I've seen a lot of Phoenix peak in the tournaments that we've
Mm-hmm.
casted. No? Phoenix is really an in-demand support that is really good at off lane or maybe in the safe lane as well.
Mm-hmm.
His job is to like delay the opposing carry with his fire spirits early in the game just to delay the farm. And I
Mm-hmm.
see the reason. If they pick a face this boy, Phoenix will be good. It will be contemplative with the chronosphere and use
Yeah.
the supernova just to burn the enemies down during team fights. And
Mm-hmm.
the Phoenix is very
Mm-hmm.
versatile. He can go with other heroes as well, just like Tidehunter and the
Mm-hmm.
others. And I've seen a lot of Magnus picks as well. Since Magnus is literally being the first pick, they're just waiting for their cores. Like if they see a Magnus, they just literally banning out cores that can go well with the Magnus, like Anti-Mage, Phantom Assassin,
Mm-hmm.
Sven, and the other carries. But yeah, Magnus is like, you know, he can like provide damage, he can set up team fights, he can play any roles, he can play support, he can play offlane, and he can play mid. That's why the Magnus pick is really a
Yeah.
beauty in this tournament. And that's what I've observed. And how about you? What do
Mm-hmm.
you observe? What do you notice? What do you see that's the meta right now in this tournament?
Um. Well, I'm not gonna really go specifically on the type of picks, but the type of gameplay we have here.
Mm-hmm.
The way they play here in the MENA region is that they always go for fights, and fights for fights, punch for punch, kick for kick. They get to your skin, and the way that they dominate the games is that they make sure they overrun you, right? They steamroll you as much as they can, and sometimes it doesn't really happen. It goes back and forth. We have seen wombo combo picks, but it didn't work out. We did see the beauty that is the Grimstroke glitch, but it didn't work out at the end of the day. Yeah. So what they do here is they went for the type of gameplay where we are gonna try and win the lanes by getting as much kills as we can, because we've seen multiple times here in this tournament where
Mm-hmm.
people just go for kills after kills after kills after kills. Yes, farm is important, but kills, right? We've seen 30 kills in less than 15 minutes. We've seen that much type of blood happen in this game and this region. And I think that is the beauty of the MENA region, right? You'll never get bored of what you're watching, because it's just that action packed. They're all looking for kills. They're all looking for pickoffs, because once you get pickoffs, you get objectives. And once you get objectives, you're getting closer to winning the game. So that is the process of things on how people play here in the MENA region. You get kills, you get objectives, you dominate a portion of the map, and then play around it multiple times to continue your pressure and choke out your enemy team to make sure they're not able to get, to not be able to get the farm that they need, to maximize the things that they need. They're unable to do that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally going to be starting the draft between Team Lebanon and Team TTY3 Gaming. What do you think so far should be
Ooh.
banned? Okay, TTY3 Gaming, they already banned the Timbersaw instantly, and an Omni Knight for Team Lebanon. I believe Team OG have been using a Position 5 Omni Knight for quite a lot of times.
Yeah, I can see the reason to that because yeah, Omni Knight,
Mm-hmm.
You have that kind of hero that can provide heals, that can provide damage block during team fights, and the most amazing part of Omni Knight is that he can slow down enemies with the gen aura. Plus, they added healing effects with the second skill, which is the Heavenly Grace. I mean, Omni Knight really works out a lot. And when the Aghanim Scepter, Omni Knight can just scale deep down with the global Aghanim Scepter. Like, even creeps have a Guardian Angel on their side, even towers. And that's really effective in terms of like going all out or going defensively.
Yeah, that is the beauty that is the Omni Knight because you don't really need to have, those really strong spells. And like you said, Magnus and also Void Spirit is usually picked in the tournament so far. We are gonna see a Snapfire for Team Lebanon while an Ogre Magi for TTY3 Gaming. I do like the Ogre pick. It's a very simple type of hero. Tanky and strong to harass in the lane, hard to kill at the same time, gets the job done, and in the late game we do have bloodlust as well. So, having that type of, skill or hero makes it like a comfort pick for people because it's hard to play up against an ogre if they really know how to maximize that hero. While for Snapfire, I know you've been using Snapfire and I know you love
Oh
Snapfire.
man.
Please
Yeah.
do talk about it and why you think Snapfire is also a great pick.
You know, I was really inspired using Snapcard when I see a lot of Snapcard picks in this tournament. Like I see the potential of it, like being a useful support or being a powerful offlane or powerful carry. Like the damage coming in from the little shredder can slow down enemies. Plus the cookies. The cookies is a really good item that can initiate or can help your allies escape or maybe stand an enemy in the impact. And when you use that, when you have that talent, like you can restore 200 hit points to an ally or maybe yourself. And
Mhm,
the third skill, it's really useful when you're hitting against something like heroes to reduce their armor as well, and maybe kill the tombstone really easily if there's an undying. It's really useful in order to wipe out the
mhm,
tombstone really fast. And then the more timer
mhm,
skills, you can position from afar, then use that Mortimer skills as like to burn down enemy heroes during team fights. It's really, really
mhm,
effective, really, really useful. And the Snapfire has that Aghanim Scepter, which he can use to like gobble
mhm,
up an ally hero or a creep and then toss them all out just to stun them and then burn them on impact. And that's a really, really
mhm.
great um Aghanim Scepter effect by Snapfire. And then look at this.
Yeah.
Team Lebanon partnered Snapfire with a Slardar. This is really interesting because I'm seeing I'm imagining the combination here. If ever Snapper got the Aghanim
Mhm.
Scepter, he can gobble up Slardar and then maybe toss him all out. Then boom, the stun coming in from Slardar. And then that's it.
Yeah, it's a great combination for a dual lane because you do have the starter stun, you have the snapfire slow, and the cookie that makes you jump and stun into them. So it does get that gap closer, right? Because the sprint is there for
Mm-hmm.
Slardar, and if he wants to chase with the help of the snapfire cookie, it does tremendously well. So the synergy between these two heroes are there. While for TTY3 Gaming, they did go for the ogre plus shaker, a bit greedy in terms of the drafting. Like I'm okay with a shaker. I guess I'm kind of okay with a shaker pick. Not really sold into it. We haven't really seen much shakers in this tournament. And
Mm-hmm.
in laning wise, he doesn't really provide like as much as like the Snapfire Slaughter combination, right? Because what we've noticed so far in this tournament, we've seen tri lanes, we see dual lanes. We've seen it all, and more or less, they do go for dual lanes, and with dual lanes that has synergy with one another. So I'm guessing, thinking what type of synergy they have, they're gonna pair up with the Shaker. But the IO pick for Team Lebanon, I hate the IO pick. Like I hate it because it's just really strong. It's a strong type of hero if you know how to play up against it. And by the way, I've played up against Team Lebanon in a previous tournament for another, and we lost to them because they went for an IO anti mage combo, and that
Oh
was
yeah.
disgusting. That's just like a really sick combo where you can't even kill the anti-mage. Even if you know anti-mage level 1 isn't that strong in the laning phase. But if you don't know, if you're not able to aim for the IO, if you're not able to get the kill into the IO, you're just gonna lose your lane. And definitely Team Lebanon, they have what it takes to maximize the IO, the potential of that hero. While for Team TTY3 Gaming, Ember Spirit.
TTYD Gaming's drafts is, I think, they kind of lack
Mm-hmm.
into something. And these heroes right there, those three heroes that they pick, I think it's like mana hungry heroes. Like you have Ogre Magai, yeah, you can stun, but your mana is kind of running out really fast. And then
Mm-hmm.
same with the Earthshaker as well. It's gonna rely on so much mana to like spam and stun and initiate as well. Ember Spirit, he has no problem with mana. He just need to utilize bottle in the mid lane, and he needs
Mm-hmm.
to like watch out for the runes and maybe watch out if the enemy heroes is gonna contest that. But Team Lebanon here has the perfect IO. Look at that, a Ricky pick. I mean, IO is really good at
Ah,
tethering against a Slardar. Like
oh
he can like
no,
bash with three hits. The stun is coming in, and the Ricky. Oh no, really? As you said it,
no.
really scary.
No. Yeah, I understand the Ember pick because they do want to go to the back lines, right? You're up against water. You're up against the
Yeah,
Wisp and the Snapfire, right? And you need a way to figure out on how to go to the back line, how to aim for the weak spot that is the IO and Snapfire. You need to know how to stop them because if you don't have a guy who can go to the back line, that's gonna be dangerous. So they go for the Riki, and the thing is with the Riki, right? The smoke. You have three melee heroes. Three melee heroes. You smoke Ember Spirit, he's not gonna be able to get out from that as long as you have the diffusal blade.
yeah.
It's just an amazing counter pick. They do get a Tidehunter up against the Riki, right? Sure, if you've played this type of matchups, right? You're not gonna be able to kill on the Tidehunter, but they're not gonna get a kill onto you either. It's an Earthshaker Tidehunter combination, and it's gonna be difficult to just try to get a kill from Riki because you have the Wisp. Like, how are you gonna aim for the Wisp if he's gonna be far behind tethered up? Right? It's gonna be difficult. So I don't know. Like I do understand they need a way to fight during the team fights, right? They need the Tide Hunter to be the guy to disrupt the fight. What I'm afraid of is, will it be enough?
Yeah, and what I'm afraid too is, will the mana be enough for them to sustain? I
Hmm.
mean, those heroes are really good. Like Tidehunter and Earthshaker, they're like initiation wise heroes with the Ravage and the Echo Slam. I can imagine that. But if they run out of mana really fast, I mean, what's next? Do they even follow up, or do they even last a team fight without the stuns or the disables that they need? But I think TTY3 is kind of lacking from a damage from behind. Yeah, Ember Spirit can go chase enemy supports from behind, but
Mm-hmm.
they need someone that can do a lot of like damage on the backlines as well. Same with Team Lebanon. They have Snapfire, they have IO. Yes, they are really effective backliners here. IO can just tether into Slardar and make his attack speed really fast for the bash chance. Same with Ricky. It can work. But I think TTY3 is lacking that kind of sustain from the mana and the backline heroes that they're gonna be needing. I don't know. How about what you think? Because
If
I
I'm
kind
gonna
of predict.
be TTY3 gaming, I don't know why, but I'm feeling the Zeus vibe. Zeus does a lot of magical damage, can burst one down instantly, maybe make your Ember a carry, which is not really ideal. Like an Ember core
Mhm.
isn't that amazing, but it does provide that early team fight mechanism, right? And you can also go for the Ember Vessel for the carry lane. So, for my way of thinking, I think an Ember would be kind of a nice type of hero to pick and for them to get a Zeus instead.
Whoa.
But they are going to go for a Sven, a guy who does produce quite a
Five.
lot of damage. And we've seen him get picked quite a lot of times here in the tournament. But sometimes, with the type of draft that Team Lebanon has, they're not going to give you a chance to be able to farm quickly, and it's going to be a Monkey King pick. So it's going to be Monkey King versus an Ember Spirit, I believe. I don't.
Hmm.
But the thing with this type of fight, this type of matchup, it's going to be, and I believe it's going to be Monkey King favorite. I've seen Thompson play up against mid one Ember Spirit, and the thing is when you play up against a Monkey King, right? You can you can technically dodge the stun if you do sleight of fist. But if he baits it, right, he can bait it. He can bait your sleight of fist. And if it doesn't work, then that's just gonna be a big problem for you. And that is the draft that we have right now. And who do you think, Vince G, is ahead in terms of drafting? Who do you favor in the drafting phase?
I kind of favor Team Lebanon with their drafting because it's kind of balanced for me. They have the backline heroes, they have the offensive heroes. The counter is there. Monkey King can just like hit, get some Jingo Mastery up and running, then use the baton just to commit stun, and then the ultimates are really really useful.
Wait. I'm gonna cut you there. Did you say a baton?
Yeah, it's a baton.
It's a
It's a
staff.
huge.
Do
It's
you
a
know what a
staff
baton is? A baton is like for the
used for
cheerleaders. You know, the like the small
yeah.
one where you just go. That's not a. That's a staff.
That's a huge baton, man.
It's a
Baton with some
staff.
cool design.
I can. I'm sorry.
Oh
I had to
wow.
cut you
It-
there. It is not a baton. It is a staff. I do not know what's wrong with my co-caster,
oh, I just
but
lost my mind out there.
let's get into the game. I will be introducing Team Lebanon while you introduce
Go
TTY3
ahead.
Gaming. Okay. So for
Yeah.
Team Lebanon, we have SP Noob playing the Monkey King, Radix playing the Slardar, CBS playing the Rikimaru, Iaxin playing the Ayo, Night Delicious will be playing the Snapfire. While for TTY3, Vince G.
For the DTY3, we have Meister as the Ember Spirit, MDMA as the Earthshaker, Magic will be playing that Ven. What the? Wait, this is a long name. Joker as the Ogre Maga, and then Captain. Interesting. Tidehunter pick. And the early pause
So
is coming up.
yeah, I told you it's not gonna be the MENA region without a pause. We always have the pauses, and look at this. Don't you sass me, right? So voice lines are there, making sure you're able to use your luck at matatags. Everybody, never forget that is very important if you have a platinum in the guild. So yeah, laning wise, it's gonna be a Snapfire Riki bot instead, and they're gonna have the Wisp and Slardar. Like you said, if you have the Slardar and the IO together, they're gonna be able to produce that stun, the attack speed, and the heals, the regen, it's there. While the beauty that is the Snapfire in the lane is the nuke damage. You have the nuke damage, you had the fire snap cookies, it's an amazing spell. While Monkey King,
Yeah, look at
you
that.
know,
Look at that Roshan. It's so pretty,
yep.
Rosh. And look.
Oh, looks like
Oh,
we
he wants
might
the
go
air
for
skill.
a fight here. They are going to be having the Dingo Masters. You do see where this Sven is. Will he get the stun? He did go for
One
stun,
more.
but Slardar has the stun for that body
That
blocks. Will
hurts.
it be there? Yes! They're controlling the magic Sven, trying to run away, giving the kill to SP Noob.
Oh.
That is the first blood. Lakad Matatags, everybody, for the Monkey King. The beauty that is the Monkey King is that you are able to use your mischief to be a courier, and with that, you are gonna gain attack speed here and there, and that is the reason why they do that.
Amazing play right there. Spot on coming in from Slardar and IO, just spotting that Ogre Magai kill, and then yeah, Monkey King just knows it. We really want that first blood kill, and then we're gonna go. They're really confident with that, and they secure the first blood. And look at this on the bottom lane. They just Snapper is just
It's
creating space.
yeah, creating space. She did go for the fire snap cookie, so she's gonna be fine. While in terms of the laning phase, right? They did lose already a death onto Sven, and they are harassing him already, making sure he's not able to get those last hits at all. It's interesting to see on how these two teams will go head to head with one another. First blood was given to the Monkey King, so it does bring him quite ahead in terms of the Ember Spirit's net worth. I
Hello.
don't know. I mean, it's looking good so far for the Monkey King. Like I said,
it is quite Monkey King heavily favored. While on the top lane, you see these Lardar pushing them out from that lane. He did go for the Slithering Crush instead of the Bash of the Deep though. But even with that being skilled up early on in the game, they're not afraid to to trade hits with one another because they do have the IO. Look at this, they're going for this Ven. Yet again, the
Oh
Bash
no.
will be there. Will he
Bash.
fall down? Yes, he will. The Ogre could not save his friend at all.
Amazing offensive display there coming in from the top lane. With Slardar and Ayo,
Oh,
you
wait a
can't stop
second.
the
Ricky in
stun
the
coming
bot
in.
lane going to try to get a kill onto the Tidehunter. Tidehunter did survive, but the damage has been done. You would not expect the Ricky to do that much damage on the Tidehunter. You're expecting Tidehunter to at least be tanky enough to survive. While in the mid lane, you see the Monkey King applying that pressure. A pause will be there. And if you check the last hits, by the way, can you please bring the last hit chart up? You will see the story that is happening
13
in
to
this
7.
game
Yeah, Monkey King has
as
the
the,
lead.
yeah,
Same
Monkey
with
King
Ricky and
13
Slardar.
last
They're
hits
in the top
and
3.
7 denies, while and yeah, Ricky 11 last hits, 2
Man,
denies,
look at
6
this.
last hits for Slardar and
Just
4
look
denies.
at
And that,
this.
yeah, I mean, like if you check the network, top 4 are currently on the Raging team, right? And that's crazy.
That's really crazy. And what I've noticed on the bottom lane, like Earthshaker and Captain are really struggling all out with the harassments coming in from Snapper. They just Snapper just zoning out Captain and Earthshaker really well, giving space to
Mhm.
Ricky. Look at Ricky. He wanted to kill the Captain. He's looking for the right moment. They're just playing it
Yeah,
defensively under the
Captain no
tower.
Captain, but MK, look what MK's doing. Waiting for Mystery, eating all those trees. You can't hide. He is faking the stun. Hits it. What
Oh
is
wow.
that TP? Wasted TP for Mr. Meister, as that did not work well. As the Monkey King is
Indeed.
making sure he's dominating the lane. 3 last hits, by the way, for Ember Spirit. 3!
Man, in terms of zoning, Monkey King has the advantage. In top lane, the stun has been coming out.
Oh,
And
Monkey
wow.
King dives. Monkey King actually just dove in deep onto the Ember Spirit. He was able to get that Jinker Mastery stack, hit another stun, and Monkey King will claim another kill on his name. That is 2 for 0. While on the top lane,
Top
they are
lane?
going to try to get the kill onto Magic. You want to find that final last hit,
Wow.
and he will find it. Now, tethering up with the creep. Rajik's very low health, does not have much HP. Gonna be able to use the potion to make sure he's gonna get his health up and running. Nice pull coming from the Wisp, controlling the equilibrium, the lane equilibrium, to be pushed closer towards the side of Team Lebanon.
You see how confident Slardar is there? He went literally in the tower because he knows that Ogre Mage has no stun at all. You can stop an Ogre. You can stop Slardar.
Yeah,
The stun coming in the
He
bottom lane.
left Tidehunter right now in the bottom lane. He saw the Earthshaker walking that way to the mid. To control the runes. That's basically it. The power up runes and making sure to control it. While in the mid lane, they are going to be able to stomp block the Monkey King. He really wants to get that kill. They have
Jingo?
Slide of the Fist, but the stun will be there.
Wow.
Half HP up
One
again.
more.
Meister, time to run away. One more hit. Killing
Oh,
speed
no.
for noob. He's not a noob at all if he's gonna get kills after kills. He is hasted up right now. I thought he was gonna chase onto the Earthshaker, but Earthshaker is gonna be fine. And then the 5-0 4K net worth lead for Team Lebanon. In terms of the last hits, guess who has the highest last hits for Dire? It is the Tidehunter with 11 last hits on his team. He's playing a bit too greedy here because Earthshaker is there. They're gonna maybe try to get a kill onto CBS, but CBS will be fine as the sun will not
Yeah,
connect.
take-
While the mid lane
Ooh,
yet again! Monkey King!
Again.
31 last hits, 13 denies, up against 5 minutes in the game, 3 last hits, and 1 deny for Ember Spirit. This is the most one-sided lane ever in this
Radiant are
game.
scanning.
Man,
Dire's
Noob
middle tower
isn't
is under
stopping from there. He knows what
Yup,
advantage that he has
looks like
at
they
top
are
lane.
gonna try maybe get the kill onto the top lane as they are diving it down. Maybe play it back quite a bit as a bit of technical difficulties here and there, but we're still a-okay, guys. We're still fine. Monkey King, like I said, dominating the lane. I feel like every time that the Ember Spirit comes here is gonna die. And look at this, pushing out the Sven. Sven, by the way, still level 2. Ogre has more levels compared
Oh,
to
no.
him. How can he be still level 2? 5 minutes in the game, make that almost 6 minutes. A Thunder will fail. They're aiming for the Slardar. Slardar's Slithering Crush will hit onto 2 tower. It's not going up against him, so he's gonna be fine there. While the Tidehunter, the only guy doing a great job in his lane, the Tidehunter, sadly enough. And the Ember Spirit, look how much he's getting bullied in the lane. But oh, Tidehunter!
Oh
They're gonna use
no,
a
oh
fissure.
no.
But the damage will be missed from the Snap Fire. The Scatter Blast did not land, while Riki now aiming
Look at this.
for the Earthshaker. Earthshaker needs to be a bit more careful as Captain will be continually chased as the will be there. CBS will claim a double while the Ember Spirit did go to the top lane. In this June, bottom lane, no one's really close other than the Monkey King to grab that one if he wants to make a play in the bot lane. But with that said, 8-1, 6 minutes in the game. Ember Spirit
Yeah, they
still
totally-
level 4 compared to a level 8 Monkey King.
Yeah, they totally dominated the game here. All lanes, they have full control. And look at this, Ahyo, together with the Monkey King, they're just not stopping pushing the mid lane, and they're gonna get it.
Yeah, that is gonna be the objective that they are gonna take. A big claim victory for them. First objective of the game, looking good if you ask me. Well, on the bottom lane, that is where the action is at. They might even try to get a kill. Riki is currently level 6, jumping onto the Earthshaker. Will he be able to chase this? No, he will not, as he has to back away. While Tidehunter trading some hits here and there, but will not be enough. Guess
look
what
at
though?
this.
Monkey King is here. The stun was enough to even claim that kill onto your Earthshaker. 9-1. Don't be sass me at all for the Snapfire, as Monkey King is doing tremendously well.
Yeah, with that Invis rune, he managed to go on the bot lane freely, unnoticed, even there's a ward, and he
Not
managed to
top
secure that
lane.
kill.
I don't know what we want to aim for now. They're looking for the Ogre kill. The sprint is there, the movement speed, the stun as well. He even went for the face boots, but why? The damage from these Bash of the Deep was ridiculous, as he thought Ogre was tanky. The answer is no. Corrosive Haste, what a strong skill. Now going for magic under the tier 1 tower, because Monkey King is there, as
no.
Monkey King is unstoppable. Net worth 5.1k. Like I said, the team to beat in this tournament, I believe it's Team Lebanon.
Amazing rotations coming in from Monkey King. After he dominated mid lane, he went bottom and then he went top. And look at this, Captain.
We are going for Riki I mean, not the Riki, but for the Tidehunter, but everybody is now onto the bot lane. Party up, they say. Do
Okay.
even have detection? Doesn't look like it, but the only one they can get the kill might be the Snapfire. Snapfire will be the target. Scatterblast will be there. CBS gets the kill on the backline onto the Tidehunter.
no.
Now aiming for MDMA. The stuns will be there. Will he be able to get that kill onto them? Nice
That was
Snapfire.
a good stun.
Will land onto 2. Now Ember Spirit is in trouble, as he will die from 90 Licious. Now aiming for the Ogre Magi. Ogre Magi will try to run away, but not in the hands of the Riki Mora, as Riki Mora is able to get that kill. 2 kills there. Make it 3 actually through that entire engagement in the bottom lane.
Man, it's so hard. How can you fight on when your heroes are all melee? Man, you can't even reach Snapfire while he's doing some pretty decent hits from the back
Exactly.
lines.
Look at
And
how
look at this.
crazy the Monkey King is playing this. 1v3. I'm not afraid. I'm ready to fight, as they're all melting down. Ember Spirit, it's time to evacuate. We need to run away. We need to go home, because the Monkey King, the big bad wolf,
Delicious.
is here to end the game. He wants this game to be over with. 10 minutes now, going to the bot lane. Might even look for the dive onto the Tidehunter. Tidehunter does not have the ravage yet at all. Look at that damage! 3
That
hits!
hurts.
3 hits! That's all it takes to get that watermelon down.
Look at the Desolator power coming in from Monkey King. I see the relocate from mid, and then from the bottom lane, they managed to get Tidehunter when they get back into the bottom lane. That was really spot on, and it's
No,
amazing.
you really know the game is going bad when it's 18 and 1, 10 minutes in the game, 15k gold net worth lead for Team Lebanon. And it's not looking good from there. They are
Ricky.
going to try and get the engagement onto the Riki, but there is no detection. Guess what is the item right now for Sven? He only has the power treads.
Power threats and quelling.
Ogre! Not the right neighborhood, buddy! You came to the wrong hill. As the people who own that hill is Team Lebanon.
Ouch.
They are gonna
Ouch.
try and get a kill onto the Ember Spirit. Will they dive this? Looks like the answer is yes. CBS dive underneath the tier 3 tower. They're diving tier 3 tower. 11 minutes in, 17k gold now worth lead. We do not need towers. We do not need tier 2 at all. We're just gonna farm you. 11 minutes into the game, 22 kills in the scoreboard. Team Lebanon, 5 heroes from their side. In the net worth, we are the top 5, the mythical 5. What is going wrong? I don't know for TTY3 Gaming. Everyone's just dying left and right, front and center. Let the butters hit the floor. Let's go back to base and just chill.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
since the draft is
fire has been caught. Will be on feed for the side of TTY3. They're happy they're able to get that kill for onto the Snapfire. Maybe look for more Radix, baiting it out. Kill me, he says. Take me now. Will he take the bait? Looks like he will. Ravage is there if he's gonna
Ricky?
use it. Ravage, he walked into the smoke. And he will fall from Echo Snap. Full hit onto one only. Ricky Maru demolishing everybody. Stardar might fall down the stun. Will it
Oh,
go to
no.
shoot? And the heals from the IO. They're just playing around. We're horsing around. Triple freaking kill. 5-man team wipe. It didn't even take 5 heroes for Team Lebanon. It only took 3 heroes to bring them down.
Whoa, that was a pretty one-sided team fight right there. You lost Snapper and then in exchange for 5 heroes team wipe. Man, that's a really nice trade coming in from Team Lebanon, and they're just doing it non-stop. And I think TTY3 Gaming, as I said earlier in the draft, it's really hard to fight when all of your heroes are all melee. You can stop a Riki, and look at this.
And
Riki is
not
not stopping.
again. MVMA will be the sacrificial lamb for TTY3 Gaming. We can't even go down from their base. This is so bad because there are still tier 2 towers up. They're literally stuck at their home. This
Yeah,
is
they
what
have
you
to
call
quarantine.
quarantine. This is literally what you
Exactly.
call quarantine. Social distancing, stay at home, don't go out. Because if you go out, you die, and
He
we are
went
gonna
out.
drop again. You see the Ember Spirit. Snap fire, more timers guesses. Let it burn, and let it burn some more. Magic will be now chased by CBS as Night Delicious will claim that kill. They're looking for more. They're diving tier 3s again. CBS beyond. Godlike buybacks are there. Side of Fish Shackle will miss. And now
no.
the Ember Spirit is in trouble. No more mana for him. Look at that health. Not to full HP. They got a triple.
Ravage.
Will hit onto 3. It's just a game
Snapfire.
changer. Will he get the kill onto CBS? A CBS looks like he will be fine. Will he dive?
Amazing.
I think he wants to dive this. They are gonna get the kill.
They want.
Onto the Tidehunter, unstoppable. Quick and easy work. Made him into sushi. Why not? Right? And no! CBS dropping onto the Earthshaker. Another beyond
Oh,
godlike
man.
kill. They're just farming heroes. 3, 3, and 2. We didn't see 3 to 2, sadly, but make that another team while a die back and GG. 14 minutes in, Vince G. 14 minutes in, and it's game. 25k gold net worth each. 37 in the scoreboard.
Wow.
This is just crazy. This
Exactly.
is crazy.
That is just crazy.
I don't know what just happened. We were expecting it
Yeah.
to be action packed, and it was. They were not farming creeps anymore. They were farming heroes, Vince G. Heroes.
Heroes indeed. And Team
I'm
Lebanon
just lost
managed
for
to
words.
score 35 kills with that one in exchange of for Snapfire's two heroic deaths. I mean, that's really worth it. Worth it. I mean, yeah, Snapfire and Arrow dying in exchange for those 35 kills. Monkey King winning the mid. Rikimaru is like hurting
Mm-hmm.
Tidehunter a lot. And then on the top lane, Ogre Magai isn't really tanky and Sven outfarmed. It's really trouble because how can you stop those backline heroes like Ricky, IO, and Snapper if you can chase them? You can see on the team fight, they're just wanting to go near to set up a Ravage, to set up Echo Slam, but Ricky prevents that from happening with the smoke screen, and they can't even do anything at all. It's
Yeah,
really
they
bad.
they
It's really one
really
sided, and that's it.
they
The
really
game
couldn't
really snowballed.
exactly, and it's been crazy, honestly speaking. They did their very best, but their best wasn't good enough. Let's check the difference between Team Lebanon and Team TTY3 Gaming, as we are gonna have our graphs here on the carries. CBS versus TY3 Gaming. Kills 15 for CBS, 0 for Mr. Magic. Deaths 0 for CBS, 9 for Magic. 7 assists compared to the 2 assists, and you can see the GPM and XPM. It just tells the entire story of the game. They have lost every single lane. It's not only an outdraft, but it was also them outplaying their competitors, outplaying TTY3 Gaming. And honestly speaking, for TTY3 Gaming, what they need to do to come back into this game, to come back, or to at least try and fight it out for against Team Lebanon, you have to need a calm mind. You need to think things through
Mm.
with your draft and know what the win condition is for the draft. What do we need to win in this game? What openings did we see up against Team Lebanon? They do like diving when they know they are ahead. Maybe use that to your advantage, right? This is what you need to do to at least fight it out versus Team Lebanon, because they are a team that is together for a long time and pretty well known in the MENA region. So you might have to do some of your pocket strats, something unusual, something they haven't seen yet. And hopefully we'll see them bounce back in game number 2 of Vince G. But for now, let's just take a chill, take a break, and see what happens next.
sheltered body slowly covering the light. Pull the trigger every night to stay alive. Hope was wishing, but you're running out of time. If I could only read your mind. Read your mind. If I could only read your mind.
Well, look at the big smile you have there, Vince G. It's been crazy, hasn't it? With the two
It was
teams,
really
right?
fast. Yeah, it was really crazy. It was really fast, and it was kind of a one-sided match. Game number
Mm-hmm.
one on the hands of Team Lebanon right now, and I wanted to see how TT TTY3 Gaming will come back to this with a better draft. I guess. What do you think? By the way, we haven't introduced
Mm.
ourselves yet. Yeah,
I
I'm Vince
mean,
G,
technically
and this is Cesar JD.
speaking, we already introduced ourselves in the beginning. You want to introduce yourself again? Sure. I mean,
Yeah, for the new
oh,
viewers. Maybe there's a lot
okay
of new
then.
viewers
Yeah,
right now. They're
I
interested.
am Caster JT with my co-host, like you said, Vince G. But before we get into the game, do you
Mhm.
know what time is it? Do you? Do you know what time it is?
Really? What time is it? I mean, it's 12:58
Eh,
here. What time is it?
no, I'm gonna tell you what time it is. It's time to say a message from our sponsors. Conquer the game with higher clock speed. Higher clock speeds can help provide greater in-game frames per second, improving playing smoothness and experience. Game using an Intel 10th Gen core device. So, with that said, from our sponsors, please do get an Intel 10th Gen device. It does
These two.
tremendously well for work, gaming, or for anything you want it to be. But let's not forget about this game so far, and I believe we have graphics or graphs for like the carry and the mid lane matchup. Depending on what we see right now on our screen, it looks like it is the carry matchup between one another, and you can tell the story just from looking how CBS really outshined as a carry compared to Magic. And thanks to chat, we now have confirmation that CBS
Mm-hmm.
is actually a is the brother of GH.
Ooh. Wow. I mean, that's why he played so good. He's like his brother GH. And it's like it's like fun seeing brothers in Dota. And by the way, look at the stats. From Team Lebanon versus TTY3 Gaming, we have the mid lane, we have Noob versus Meister. Man,
Mm-hmm.
I have seen like Ember Spirit was so scared getting near Monkey King because he might be get scared because of the Jingo Mastery stacks that
Well,
Noob. That's him.
it was the matchup, like I told you. Like we seen the Thompson versus the mid one matchup where it was the Monkey King versus the Ember Spirit, and you can really tell that the Monkey King dominated that type of matchup, and you can based on what happened in that game, Monkey King really destroyed his hope and dreams. By the way, thank you to Hoopla3, by the way. Shout out to you for telling us that
Oh,
information about CBS being the brother of GH. And to everyone watching in chat right now, thank you very much for staying here in the stream and chatting and chilling with one another, as has been an epic game number one. But let's not forget, there is still a game number two. As you can see, Team Lebanon, they do ban the Ogre and the Omni Knight, while for Team TTY3, Magus was banned in the first phase of Game 1. Now they have the chance of finally picking the Magnus.
as I said from the beginning, Magnus is indeed the very popular first pick. The reason is you can play Magnus in any roles. You can play him as a support, you can play him mid, you can play him off lane, and it really goes well. The empower that he has, he can give cleave, he can provide cleave
Mm-hmm.
to your carry and makes them farm much more faster. And I think Team Lebanon is aware about this. So I think they're gonna be banning cores next in order to contemplate with the TTY3 gaming. As you see, they
Mm-hmm.
have picked as Sven earlier, and they can pick as Sven again because Magnus is a really good um, support coming in, like supporting the Sven if they manage to pick it again.
Yeah,
And maybe
I
we're
mean,
we're gonna see
yeah.
a melee
Mm.
action again. What do you think?
No, I don't want it to be full of melee for Team TTY3. I think they've learned their lesson that
Uh,
it doesn't really
oh
work out, and we
yes,
are gonna see
thank you so
a
much.
Jakiro. The thing with the Magnus, right? The Magnus can be a position 5, position 4, mid lane, off lane. So it's a flex pick. It's a versatile type of pick. You don't really know where it's really gonna go until all of the until more picks are there. But I do like the Jakiro pick. A position 5 Jakiro, more or less, is what I see it to be. Because the Jakiro, it provides quite a lot of harassment in the lane and all that. While Team Lebanon,
Ooh.
they did go for the Miranda Alchemist. When you do have an Alchemist game, this might be a quick game. You know, Alchemist is able to rack up that farm quickly, and if he's uncontested, not even having a difficult time in lane, then it's not going to look good for him. But I'm not really a fan of picking Alchemist immediately, just because that he can get countered in the lane easily, right? If you make him as a carry or a
Mhm.
mid, he's level one. His laning phase, he's very soft. So if you're able to pick a hero who has a strong laning phase up against the Alchemist and both the offlane and the mid, so wherever you make him lane, he's not going to have a great time. Now, that just depends on how TTY3 will be playing this. Because, with that said, this Alchemist, I've never seen an Alchemist play support anymore or an offlane Alchemist anymore. It's mostly the mid or the carry Alchemist, right? So, it will be interesting to
Mhm.
see on how TTY3 does this. As Viper, which is a strong hero up against the Alchemist, is going to be banned.
Yes, you don't want to like have an alchemist, then you're gonna be laning with the viper with a lot of nether toxin. That will be really annoying on your farm. You got two poisons at your end. You don't know which is your poison anymore. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
they're the same color. But I mean, yeah,
it's.
alchemist showing
Mhm.
alchemist really early. You can like think of a lot of counters. Like ancient apparition is good. Heroes that build spirit vessel is good up against an
Mhm.
alchemist. But let's see how TTY3 will handle the situation.
Yeah, let's see how they're gonna play this. I do want to see the bans right now. They are gonna ban the Phantom Assassin, which works tremendously well with the Magnus. The while on the other side of the team, or TTY3, they banned the Void Spirit and the Wisp. They realized how strong the Wisp was because 3v5 and
I
not even being able to kill anybody. Yeah, it's all because of the Wisp. The Wisp is that strong. You have to do respect bans in terms of when you're playing up against strong players. You do not want them to play their comfort heroes because it goes heavily one sided if you do get the comfort hero pick. So that makes it an ideal type of ban. They are going to ban a invoker, so they might think that this alchemist may be a mid laner. Mhm. Oh, and actually a carry, not
yeah,
mid. I'm sorry about that. A carry player.
yeah, he can. But TTY3 Esports, they learned a lot from their mistakes. Banning Slardar first in the pick, but seeing that Alchemist, they decided to ban the Wisp because Wisp can also be a great partner to an Alchemist, which improves his
Mhm.
attack speed. And we all know Alchemist has an insane attack speed with this ultimate, and when he farms his item really fast, you cannot stop an Alchemist. It's really scary. And now Team
Yeah,
Lebanon decided to go with a Chen.
oh, like I'm telling you, they are going for the early to mid game. If you're gonna play up against a Chan, you do have the wave clearance from the Jakiro and the Empowers are there. Maybe you might make the Magnus mid. I'm not like normally that's where he goes anyway. Magnus usually is being played as a mid, and then maybe you can go for like an Earth Shaker, which is strong up against like a Chan because yeah, Chan has a lot of creeps, and when you have a lot of creeps up against the Shaker, a good Echo Slam, a good opportunity might be there and can be found depending on how that goes. But you are gonna go for a Dark
Oh.
Willow. So I guess in this type of draft, you do see that the Magnus might be an offlane or mid, while the supports are, you can truly see it as night and day. Jakiro and Dark Willow. The position 5 Jakiro, the position 4 Willow.
Wow. This is very different from the earlier picks of TTY3 Gaming. I mean, they put a lot of thoughts on this one compared to the earlier draft that they had. Imagine five melees in one team. Man, it's
Hmm.
really hard to sustain your mana since your heroes are mana dependent. Like the stun is really mana dependent, and TTY3 they decided to like get a hero that can provide supports on the back lines. Jakiro and Dark Willows are great heroes on that part. Jakiro can just use Ice Path, Dual Breath, and Macro Fire like from behind. And Dark Willow, he's really good for disengagements. Like he has the fear. He can like fear enemy heroes away or maybe trap them with the annoying bramble maze,
Mhm.
and it's really annoying for me like dealing with the bramble maze, man. It's really
Yeah.
hard to like not to step on.
Well, you see, like they kind of have like the wombo combo ish type of lineup, right? You have the RP into an Ice Bat into a Dark Widow Fear. It works perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, it sounds nice. It sounds good. But if the type of heroes that Team Lebanon have, it's like in your face type of fights, right? In your face type of
You're
heroes. You have like a Bristleback as well, which could be like an offlaner too. So and I
Mhm.
just I just feel like Team Lebanon, it's full on aggression in their types of draft picks. Like we barely seen a Chan, Alchemist, and Bristleback. This is the first time we'll see this happen. Out of the 3 days that we have casted so far, this is the fourth day, and this is the first time it's ever
Uh-huh.
gonna be picked. Mm.
Amazing there. I mean, Team Lebanon from the start, they're just playing it really, really bold, and they're really confident on what they're doing. You can see the early game, like when Io and Slardar went to the top lane together with Monkey King, and whoa, TTY3. As I said, when I
Mm.
mentioned Monkey King, they picked the Monkey King instead, and I think they
Well,
wanted to show Noob that they can play better Monkey King. What do you think? Do you agree with my statement?
we'll see. It's up to the
Let's
players to
see.
show if they have what it
Agreed.
takes to at least take down Team Lebanon. They are a juggernaut type of team, one of the kings of the Middle East, the MENA region. They are the gatekeepers to make sure that you have to be a strong team if you are going to win up against Team Lebanon. And I don't know if you're gonna see it, to be honest. If you're gonna ask me, maybe TTY3 has what it takes. We don't know that yet. We haven't seen their maximum potential, as a team because they are pretty new.
Agreed.
I've never really heard of them, but they might have what it takes to bring down Team Lebanon. I do see the Monkey King pick. Yes, they're able to produce damage when you're up against a Bristleback. If Bristleback will be the offlaner, you have a Monkey King that counteracts Bristleback quite a fine bit, just depending on how you're able to play that type of matchup. Sometimes if you're really well at Bristleback, you can win that matchup. We'll see how that goes between these two. While the Alchemist, I'm really worried about this Alchemist pick. Like, yes, you have a Monkey King, but that's not going to stop the Alchemist. You don't really have anyone with a natural vessel picking item. Yeah, you have Mirana, who is a natural vessel hero, who can also go for the
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Vessel, right? You have these type of heroes who can go the vessel route. While for the side of TTY3, I guess the only one who can get a vessel on their side is the Dark Willow. Normally you want to see the Dark Willow maybe get a Yule Scepter, one of those type of items, right? You don't really. Sometimes you do see them rush a vessel, but it's gonna take some time before she's gonna be able to get that vessel. And the
Indeed.
final
And
pick would
whoa.
be the Faces Void. So I guess it's just full of team fights here for TTY3 Gaming, as they are gonna go for maybe a Magnus offlane, a Monkey King mid, and a Faces Void carry is how I see it. Okay, so the three cores are all melee. They have a Chrono, which is pretty good. Although I wish they would
Hmm.
have picked an Ancient Apparition. Did he pick was
Agreed.
it banned? Was it banned? I don't think it was
No, no,
banned.
it's not bad. It's really open. It's really open.
Hmm. Yeah, I would have liked to seen an ancient apparition and maybe someone get a faceless void, because if you have a faceless void and ancient apparition combination, yeah, it's not gonna look good for Team Lebanon because it just counteracts the Chan, it counteracts the Bristleback, it counteracts the Alchemist. So if they were able to at least pull out that pick out of nowhere, out of the blue with a faceless void, it would have been, I believe, it would have been better. But in the laning phase, it looks like Noob Batrider will be the mid lane up against, I believe it's Monkey King. Yeah, I don't like this
Yeah.
matchup. Monkey King versus Batrider.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say right here, right now, I think Team Lebanon wins the draft.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that one because like in the middle lane, yep, Noob versus Meister, it's gonna be a really sticky matchup together with the Napalm plus the
Mhm.
fire trails, or it's a really
Firefly,
harassment coming in from
know your
Firefly.
skills, Vinci. It's the Fireflies.
It's the,
This is what happens
it's the
when you
Firefly.
watch too much Mobile Legends. Go back to Dota. Go
Yeah.
back to
No, no,
Dota.
no.
Learn your
Dota,
lesson,
let's go.
right?
Welcome
Dota is
back to
life,
me and Dota 2.
everybody. Exactly. Dota
Yeah,
and
it's
I,
been a while
you
since I
know,
casted. Yeah,
it's
it's
been
been
it's
a while
been a
since I
long
casted Dota
time.
2. Yeah,
But
I kind of
this
miss
is
this
why
game.
we're here. Because we love the game so much, and now
Agreed.
Let us
You
introduce
have
the
learned
players.
nothing.
You have learned nothing at all. So, for Team Lebanon, they're on the Radiant side yet again. We have the mid lane Bat Rider being played by Noob, Nightalicious playing the Mirana, CBS playing the Alchemist, Iaxin playing the Chan, and Rajix playing the Bat Rider. I mean,
And
Bristleback,
for the
sorry.
T
My bad.
Alright. Alright. And for the TTY3 gaming, we have Meister as the Monkey King, Magic as the Faceless Void, MDMA as the Dark Willow, Captain will be playing that Magnus, and the Joker will be playing that Jakiro. And look at this. The engagement from the
30
bottom lane is so
seconds to
hot right
battle.
now.
I mean, yeah, they are gonna try and contest that the bounty rune. You know how important the bounty runes are and needs to be played on their favor. As much bounty runes as you can for the alchemist. Looks like the top lane will be uncontested. Oh, free taxi
Oh,
for Ioxen as
free
we get Night
taxi.
Delicious to come near. The arrow, oh, Skewer will be there for Mr.
Well,
Captain.
fight.
Oh, Captain, the stun
It
will
hit.
hit onto the Monkey King. Monkey King might be in trouble. They are gonna try and save his friend. It's a 4v5 action pack type of fight right here, as the bounty runes will be taken in the hands of TTY3. Two bounty runes for them, two bounty runes for the side of Team Lebanon.
Fair game. I mean, with all the
Fair,
harassments
fair
coming in
game.
from Team Lebanon, I mean, they managed to secure uneven runes and, teleporting Mirana out. I mean, that will be costing him to walk. Yeah, he can like TP or whatever, but Bishop back in the solo against
I mean,
two heroes like Jakiro, it's good. It's like
Bristleback is
doing
gonna
well.
be fine. He's not gonna have a hard
Yeah,
time. He is a tanky hero. With the help of the Quill Spray, it's gonna be difficult for them to even get close to him. You do see Faces Void getting a magic stick already, while in the mid lane, you can tell the Bat Rider pushing out Mr. Monkey King. Monkey King, ooh, 7 stacks already onto him. No signs
that
of
hurts.
the stick yet. Look how Monkey King is turning. He's turning yellow because of
Yeah,
the sticky napalm. He can't even get close no matter what. Level 2 already for Bat
that
Rider. He is diving this
that
with
hurts.
the
That
Firefly.
hurts.
It'll make that 10 stacks. You're not gonna get this kill on me, says Noob, as he will get the first blood. Made him to color yellow. Mr. Monkey King. The Skewer will be there onto the tower, but will not be enough to get the kill onto
MDMA.
CBS. The CBS is enough to be able to farm. He's playing a bit more risky than how you would really like it to be, but he does know that his hero, he's not gonna die from this. He's that tanky. With the Rush Bracer build. Oh, pings
Yeah,
are
thanks to the
there.
Bracer
Why
build.
are there? Yeah, pings are in the top lane. Looks like, they're making sure they're not gonna be able to take the camp up against Team Lebanon. So Magic's, he's making sure he's gonna be able to get every single last hit this time. Right now, they are gonna fight it out. Magic gonna jump into that. He needs those last hits. He needs those farms. Night Delicious will find the courier of Magic. That's gonna set him back for quite some time. I believe that was a lot while Jakiro
He's
is
burning.
chasing down Night Delicious, but Night Delicious will be a-okay thanks to the leap charges that he has. I guess it's just a difficult matchup. You can see CBS not even getting harassed much under the acid spray. He's doing quite a lot of damage. Mr. Magnus wants to skewer him under the tower yet again, but unable to find that opportunity. As
Look at this.
as the term is mechanical skills, Vinci, you can tell who has more mechanical skills in the last hit charts.
Oh, Alchemist leading the charge with 18-3. That is really an amazing showing from the safe lane here. CBS getting all those stacks and whoa, another burning.
Yeah,
He's
another
burning it all out.
Firefly as he burns the monkey away, while in the bot lane, the acid
again.
spray will follow Magnus to his death there. CBS, the problem with Alchemist is that, like I said, laning phase isn't that great, but with the guy getting 2 bracers, making sure he has the HP and the survivability when playing up
Yeah.
against those two heroes. And like I said, Dark Brillo with the Magnus, they don't really produce quite a lot in that department. While on the top lane, they are chasing Radix. Radix gonna use as much grill spray as he
Ouch.
can. Will they continue the chase? Looks like just get the nice instead, as Radix will fall back. What does he have in his courier? All the consumables that he needs in
All
the world.
bracers.
Mid lane
Yeah.
though, bad rider.
And again.
Killing spree yet again, turning this monkey into a yellow monkey king, right? He's just becoming barbecue at this point. A sticky napalm, Firefly, he can't fight Monkey King at all. I mean, Monkey King can't fight the Bat Rider at all. I guess it's like the last game too, right? He got countered pick heavily, and it's
Yeah.
not working out in his favor. He got counter picked badly again in this type of matchup because Monkey King really is not gonna win up against a Bat Rider.
I mean, yeah, that was a brilliant strategy coming in from Team Lebanon. They know that they're gonna be up against a Monkey King mid, and Bat Rider is a really excellent choice. I mean, he plays from behind. He can spam his sticky napalm in order to slow down Monkey King, and then suddenly burning him with the Firefly, easy kill for the mid lane. And it produces a
Well,
lot. You can see the difference.
Yeah, it really does. And at least this time, in terms of the last hits, right? Oh, wait, hang on a second. They are going to fight in the boundary rune. Nice skewer away, but they are going to try maybe get the kill onto MMDA. MMDA nowhere to run as SP Noob is here to fight. They are going to chase on to the
Burning him
captain.
down.
Captain, oh captain, where art thou is my captain. He is dead right now. TTY3, the rotation coming from the Bat Rider got a quick and easy kill right there. He already has boost of travel 5 minutes in the game and now being teleported to the mid lane as they are gonna try and aim for a kill onto the Monkey King. Monkey King, it's time to run away. He does see where they are, but the pushback will be there thanks to the flame break. Let him burn from the sticky napalm. Get the stack, sure, why not? But we're not afraid. We're ready to fight this out. Meister wants to chase him
Mid
out,
lane.
but he's gonna burn. Yet again, I want you to burn and kidnap me, Jakiro. At
There
the
you
same
go.
time, Jakiro, you're getting kidnapped. Dragon on bat action right here. Close your eyes, everybody, because it's another devastating kill for
Aw.
Mr. Noob Bat Rider. Double kill in the mid lane. And guess what rune it's there in the top? It's an arcane rune.
The irony of fire
Irony
half heist
indeed.
dragon is like, yeah, is burning to a fire bat. Whoa, the irony of that one. The
Yeah,
dragon
and
here is
oh,
like
not
burning.
again! Meister, he just dipped into this! He's just gonna get burned down. Not only that, he's chasing the Dark Willow. You wanted to help your monkey friend? Hoo hoo ha ha, my friend. You're gonna die as well. Another double kill. 10 and 0 for Mr. Noob.
Dyer's courier has
Yes,
Bat
even
Rider,
in that form,
Mm-hmm.
even in that form, Dark Willow can survive the magic damage because I think that form is used to dodge physical attacks. But man, that projectiles coming in from the Firefly is just burning him so much. It hurts.
Yeah, it really does hurt. They are maybe trying to make a move onto Radix, but Radix is tanky, too tanky indeed. While SP Noob, you see the last hits right now. At least this time, 7 minutes in, Monkey King does have at least 13 last hits compared to the 3 last hits and 2 denies he had before in game number 1. But I don't think that would be enough, right? He went for the Monkey King pick, hoping to win that lane in the mid, but it's not working out in their favor. While on the top lane, Radix will get that kill on to
Two,
the Dark
three.
Willow. Now they're still aiming for Radix. The stun will be there. They have the Chrono, but
The
really
Chrono's
have the
there.
damage. He has to face the Bristle back, and there you have it. They finally get a kill, and it's finally there in the scoreboard. 1 kill for them. They're gonna hold on tight into that one, hoping to claim more, keep the ball rolling. While the Bat Rider, if he's farming efficiently, this is how
Look
you
at that.
farm everybody. Farm the lane, farm the creeps at the same time. He even
Look at
stacks
that.
it too? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, amazing play right there. And then he has to travel. Like 7 minutes up, he has the boots of travel already. That means his move speed
I'll
is
tell
so
you
fast.
this.
tower is under
He
attack.
got the travel like 6 minute in. 6 minute or
Oh,
5 minute in the
no.
game. That's how quick he got his boots of travel. And now,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really know what they can do. They're grouping up right now in the mid lane. Maybe trying to make a play onto the Batrider, but Batrider is just too damn quick. He does have the movement speed. He has 420 movement speed, everybody. 420, everybody.
420.
Yup. But yeah, like I said, whatever they do, they're rotating around the map, not finding the farm. And oh my gosh, he's gonna kidnap the monkey. Where are your friends? They're non-existent. Let him burn. Let him die. Monkey King surviving just a tiny bit. Maybe this is the time to get the kill to the Batrider. But thanks to the Firefly, he's gonna be okay and gets an Invis. While that happens, the
Lucky.
creeps did take the first tower of the game. A tier 1 tower in the mid lane will fall down.
The movement
Level
speed of
5
Batrider
Monkey.
is so insane.
Mhm.
I mean, like when he's on a Firefly form, like 462 move speed, like, Magnus can chase him so much. He's just backing out
Yup.
away.
You
And
can
look at
see
this lane.
Batrider. Look at him, dude. He's just moving around and around and around. He goes. Monkey King dead again. 9 kills already in the name of Mr. Noob, the Batrider from Lebanon. The deaths Monkey King just keeps ramping up. He has 6 deaths right now. Meister. And he's not having a good day today. Today might be his worst day ever.
Yes, indeed. In comparison to like Batrider, man, he's really doing well in this tournament right now. Noob is having a time of his life in middle lane. He's just farming very efficiently. The items are really scaling so fast, and he roams a
And
lot, getting those kills. Whoa, the
exactly. And
stacks!
guess
Whoa, the stacks!
Yup, the stacks
Yummy
are
stacks.
real, but yeah, exactly. But he's gonna get an arcane rune again. An arcane rune for Batrider is just crazy, and I don't want to play up against that. Like, what is happening right now is that they're having a noob just be by himself, creating so much space for the team. Bristleback is farming while Noob is bringing everybody to his lane, and they can't even kill him for crying out loud. 4 people were in the mid lane, and they couldn't do anything up against Noob.
Man, you wouldn't even want to come close near Noob. Even if you have Chrono Spear, the Firefly will just burn
Look
you
at
into
this
death.
again, Noob. Make
See?
even Faces Void is afraid of Noob.
Yeah, exactly. Even with the Chrono Spear, they can't commit to a Noob with a Firefly. They're just really, really scared of the
Honestly speaking,
damage per second.
I feel like they can get the kill to Noob. He's always alone. Get a Chrono Spear, use your ultimates. It does not matter. He has a lot of money. He's worth a lot of money. So if you're able to get a kill on him, it will help you a lot. Right now, they're not farming efficiently. They're stuck into a corner thanks to the space that Noob has provided them for Team Lebanon.
And look at CBS top of the charts with his Battle Fury up, plus the Hyperstone. Sanjin Yasha, the items of Alchemist is really, really
Look how
going
efficient.
well.
Look how
Yeah.
efficient the farming is for the Batrider and the Bristleback. He's bringing all the waves. Look at the choo-choo train for crying out loud for Radix, as he is bringing a lot of creeps to the mid lane. He's farming it all out, and I don't think it's gonna work out. Look at that train! Look at that train from Radix, everybody.
Uh,
He brought so much creeps in the mid lane. What on
That
earth
was
is
so-
happening? Oh, looks like they are gonna find Batrider.
no.
The Chrono.
Chrono.
Will finally be there. Although they are gonna Chrono. The Monkey King, the stun. Where is the stun? An RP.
RP.
It will hit. Burn, baby, burn. He finally grabbed that kill on Mr. Noob. Lakad matatag.
is this the turnaround that
buyback.
TTY3 Esports? Oh wow, confident.
Bottom. Yup, very confident. No more ultimates from the side of TTY3. It's the time to make a play, and it is the time for the Batrider to redeem himself from that first death that he got. While in the neighborhood of Mr. Alchemist, 17k gold net worth on his name. Let's check the gold per minute. 1.3k gold per minute? What?
Man, that's really rich. He knows how to play with money, right? I mean, he's not even coming out of the lane. He's just farming some jungle creeps, and that's what he do every time. Just farm those jungles, get those stacks up and running, and then boom, 17 8.
This is the most farmed alchemist I've ever seen in my life. 13 minutes in the game, 17.8k
Kiras.
net worth. And if you check the gold per minute right now, by the way, 1.3k gold per minute. So every minute, he earns 1.3k. He has higher salary than me. Oh
But per
my
minute.
gosh. Per minute too. He's rich. You got, oh
Look
my
at
gosh.
that.
This guy, I think he's a sheikh. He's a king, everybody. That's
Man,
crazy.
810
Alchemist.
XP is really crazy right
he
now.
Is, he hasn't even been in the fights yet. I feel like the moment he's coming in the fights, they have no way to kill this alchemist unless he's not raged up. I don't even know if you can kill him even if it's raged. To be honest, because they have Chen
Yeah, he
heal,
can.
they have mechanism. Like there's so many ways to save the alch, and oh my gosh, Mamma Mia! I don't know
mean-
what they're gonna do about this because he's going for an abyssal blade now.
Yeah, he's farming so fast. Like he can get an abyssal blade in like 15 minutes or so. If he is not contested in farms and he's really farming efficiently, man, don't bother this alchemist and he'll gonna wreck you later on. I mean, this is so scary. He might not even use the ultimate that he has. He can just rely on items and he can like dominate the game really well without needing to go on a rage.
I honestly speaking, the amount of space that Batrider did give is quite a lot. 22k gold net worth lead. I don't know if they can come back from this. It's looking really slim, if you ask me.
Yeah, indeed. Even if they manage to shut down the Bat Rider, they're focusing right now on the Bat Rider, but they do not realize the potential threat, and that is an alchemist. If you can stop an alchemist, then it is gonna be an over for your towers and for the game as well.
Yeah, we'll see what if they can still do it right now. We are gonna continue on with the farm galore. Maybe the moment Alchemist get his abyssal, maybe you want Alchemist to go 6 slot before even ending the game. It's been only 13 minutes in, and I don't know about this. They are grouping up now, playing around their ultimates, like I said, they needed to do to make sure they're able to get at least a kill to the Batrider. While Batrider is in the mid lane. The question is, are they gonna start? Are they gonna start pressuring out in this game? Are they gonna start pressuring, TTY3L other than just the Batrider being the Batrider?
And look at this alchemist, man. He's just farming up non-stop. Look at this. He's just farming towers right now.
Batrider
And
in the
creeps.
bottom lane gonna jump
Ooh.
onto the face of Void. Basis Void will fall down. That was a very quick and easy kill for him. It didn't even last that long.
No. Yeah, without the Chrono Spear, he can't back. I mean, without even this time walk, man, it's gonna be hard for him to escape.
Gosh. It's even an arcane rune in the bot lane. As Batrider, it's reserved for him. Another arcane rune. Gape him, please! What is this RNG with your runes right now? And look at this, he's making a train yet again. Chuba, choo, everybody. Bring up
Come
that
on here.
creeps. Oh, allies.
Moonlight.
Princess of the Moon. Yeah, Moonlight Shadow will be there. They were chasing the Mirana. Mirana will be fine. Mirana is also gonna go for a booty travel.
Look at this. He's just pulling the creeps non-stop. And he's trying to give Alchemist the farm that he needs. I'm gonna farm you up, buddy. The farming never stops for the Alchemist.
He already has so much farm. What the heck is happening? They are gonna fight the top lane. Maybe try and get a kill to Radix.
Yes,
Radix
the
is
chrono.
alone here. Oh, okay. Monkey King jumped pretty far away. Although they do have the clone sphere. TP will be there now for the Batrider. He did use the Mask of Mana. It's not in his favor. Stun will miss for Mystery. As it's time to disengage, you could even get a kill onto the Bristleback, as Bristleback was too tanky indeed. You should have chronoed him, but I still don't think it would be enough to get that kill to Mystery. Although,
He's
Radix is
stalking
still
him.
there. Radix, they are gonna try and maybe
gonna hit.
chase him out, but they're gonna abandon ship there. Not a good plan indeed. Decides to maybe farm it all off for the Faces Void to at least get something. By the way, Abyssal Blade now onto the Alchemist.
Wow, 15
Funny-
minutes up. I'm right.
Oh, 3-2-2. 3-2-2 last hits already. 3-2-2 everybody. Time to troll. Well, yeah, with all the drones here and their gold per minute, he has 1.4k gold per minute. It just keeps going higher and higher. I think they're
Man,
waiting for
how can
Alchemist
you
to go
farm that
6
so
slot,
fast?
7 slot, or 8 slot. I don't know what the plan is here. They're just gonna wait for Alchemist to go
Yeah.
1v5 at this point.
Yeah, and maybe rely some Aghanim Scepter from this Alchemist. He can give an Aghanim Scepter to his allies, man. You're gonna end this game with the perfect, good item slots. Like, I'm too rich right now. I can give you an Aghanim Scepter and a Hyperstone if you want that. And look at this.
They are grouping up. Looks like you're gonna be able to find Radix. Radix is gonna be undergone, but look how tanky he is. Not falling down yet. They're using everything. Oh my god, the quill spray! The quill spray and CBS jumps into the front. He was reacting now. Up to Papa. Nowhere to run. I'm gonna dance around your ring. And an ultra kill will be there for CBS. He tried to get the kill to Radix. Radix, eat my quill spray, says to TTY3 as the help from CBS. It was a 2v5 and he didn't really need anybody after that. TTY3. He did everything that he could and still not enough. Almost 6 slot Alchemist. Let's check the XPM. I mean the gold per minute. The gold per minute. 1.5k per minute.
With the team fight, yeah. He managed to farm up a lot of gold.
5k, 32k net worth. What is happening?
Unbelievable indeed. That is, I mean, I wanted to play that kind of alchemist that bad, man.
Strike Bat Rider, gonna get Chrono. The argument maybe try to get a kill to Bat Rider. Bat Rider will be found. Looks like he does use an illusion, but it's not gonna be enough as Bat Rider will fall down. His net worth did deteriorate quite a bit, only 3.6k net worth. Really? That's how low his net worth is right now. Because he's been giving the farm to the alchemist, you know.
Yeah, he's just pulling
Big
and
Papa
pulling
Alchemist
creeps.
wants to get stronger. Yup.
Yeah, the
And
priority is now clear.
He bought a Boots of Travel right now. Already has a Moon Shard, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items already under his name in the mid lane. They are trying to go on to the Mirana, but Mirana not even afraid. He already has quite a lot of farm, more farm than the Monkey King. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. That is a Monkey King, but she's making it as a cat. Insult to injury, everybody.
Look at this alchemist, man. He can give his allies an Aghanim Scepter if he wants to, and even a Moonshard as well. That's how
I'm
rich
interested
he
to
was.
know what he's gonna get, honestly. He's that farm, while the Bristleback is just creating as much space as he can. You know, I think they might make Alchemist go 1v5. I think they're making Alchemist go 1v5.
Without any help, and that will be a
Without
really
any help.
disastrous.
Yep.
Yeah, even with the Chrono Spear, it's gonna be hard for them to stop an alchemist that is really farmed up. Ooh, the Roshan.
Roshan will be there, 38k. It's just going higher and higher. It's payday for the Alchemist because look how quick that Roshan falls.
Payday.
Punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him, and more. CBS will get the instant mortality. Now aiming for a butterfly. Okay, that makes him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slotted already. Not even 6,
Without a
7
boot.
slotted actually. He's 7 slotted. The only next upgrade he can buy is an Aghanim Scepter for himself.
Yeah, for the stats. I mean, that's really good.
For the stats.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he needs left.
He's just
Technically,
farming.
he can buy the Aghanims right now. He has enough money to buy the Aghanims. 20 minutes
Actually,
in the
he's really
game,
rich.
7 slotted Alchemist, you know? 20 minutes in the game, it's gonna be a 7 slot Alchemist.
Yeah, he's so rich right now. He can buy the entire game by himself. Look at that.
Yeah,
he just
I mean,
don't
like-
want to stop farming.
At this point, might as well let him buy another slot, right? Give him another slot in the backpack. Let him get more items.
I mean, what if
Alchemist
Dota has
is
a
not
feature like that?
buying Aghanims yet, though. That would be broken. That would be broken.
You can buy
So yeah,
expansion
look at
slots.
this. He's stacking it up. They're not even minding the Alchemist.
Bro,
They're going
no.
for the backline. Looking for the kill. Oh my god! What happened here? Yes! Punch him, hurt him, do everything you want. He's just destroying them. Now aiming for magic. High fives everybody. RP me. He says,
RP.
look, they're not even doing damage onto the alchemist. They're just tickling him. It's a typical. Give him a rampage. CBS is hungry. Where are you now? Looking for those kills. Look how fast he attacks with the chemical rage. And that's not even him using the. Now without chemical rage, he still hits pretty damn fast if you ask me. High five, do you want it? He will get it. They're aiming for those kills. Punch, punch, punch. He's not even waking up anymore.
Oh,
Next to the
time
hit
walk.
coming from the, next to the hits coming from the alchemist, but they are going to be able to stun him. He'll make sure that he's able to climb up. But the damage is non-existent. Look at alchemist right now.
He's not scared to die.
1v5. Yeah, he's not even dying. He's not even getting hurt. They're doing as much damage as they can. He's not dying at all. It's a 1v5. He has chemical rage. There you have it. Looks like he wants to fight.
That's
Oh my
scary.
god, Dark Pillow just died. Double kill. They're gonna push him out. Make it a triple. TBS. Stop to Papa. I'm gonna stun you and hit you and whack you some more. Triple kill
Come
now
on,
for
Javier.
Alchemist. TBS make it an ultra kill. The last are there. The best. Exactly. You're not gonna give him a rampage. CBS, you beast. 40k net worth lead. 22 minutes in. Will they give the rampage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a rampage for CBS. And there you have it. Team Lebanon will take this series to a 2-0.
That was the most insane alchemist that I ever saw in my entire life. Free farm
I have
non-stop, and
no.
then the network is scaling from up there. It doesn't stop. It doesn't want to stop.
It just never stopped,
Oh my
and
god, it's
it
so
all
crazy
goes to
right now.
show. If we talk about what happened to this game, play by play, Batrider dominated the mid lane, created so much space for his remaining heroes, for his remaining teammates, and then after that, it just got demolished. Their dreams, team TTY3. They tried their best, but their best wasn't good enough up against Team Lebanon. As Team Lebanon, just gave them a box and just crashed it. I'm just amazed by how Alchemist was so farmed, and now we're gonna have. I believe the stats will be coming up for the carries. 1.6k GP. Oh my! Oh my! The
Yeah,
CEO of
1.6.
Apple, everybody. CBS CEO of Apple. 1.6k GPM. 14 kills, 2 assists, 1k XPM. CBS, you are a beast. I don't have any more words to describe you, CBS. I mean, Team Lebanon as a whole, you guys are crazy, and you're definitely the team to beat in this tournament. I can't wait to see people play up against Team Lebanon if there is going to be someone to at least to be able to win up against them. I am excited to see because there are really strong teams in this tournament, and I can't wait to see them play up against such a well-known or household name in the MENA region, in the mid lane yet again. Noob just goes to show
Meister.
how much he destroyed the mid lane. He made the Monkey King into a yellow Monkey King because of the sticky napalm. They had 5 people in mid and they couldn't even get the kill onto the Batrider. That's just how crazy Noob was playing and the amount of space he has given them. I am amazed on how well that is. Vince G.
Same as well. I mean, same as well because Noob dominating the mid lane, and he chooses to sacrifice that
Mm.
dominance, that EXP, that network that he has, just to help that alchemist scale up to the top with that 1.6 gold per minute. How can you stop that alchemist, man? Look at these items. I mean, look at the time stamps. Like he got the brazier in a minute and 24, Battle Fury in 8 minutes. Then after that, SNY at 10
Mm.
minutes. Then Abyssal Blade at 15 minutes. Man, you can't stop. He's just snowballed. And he even has a Divine Rapier before the game ends. 22 minutes.
Yeah, and by the way, you know what else is shocking,
What is it, man?
Mr.
Tell
Vinci?
me. Tell
What is
me, what
shocking
is it,
is
man?
we have a message from our sponsors. Get a better gaming experience with Intel Turbo Boost Technology 2.0 by directing your most crucial workload to fastest cores, giving your clock speed a boost of performance when you need it most. So be sure to get a 10th gen core device. But I guess that is it for us today, Vince G. Team Lebanon
That is
really
it.
kudos to you guys. You guys are monsters at this game, and you guys are really good and really strong. But other than that, it's been an entertaining day today, isn't it, Vince G? It's been crazy.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, crazy with all the matches that we have. I'm
Hmm.
expecting that this is a lot. There's a lot of games that we're gonna be casted as insane as this, and we'll be
Nice. I
looking
hope
forward to
so.
that one.
And yeah,
Yeah, me
exactly. We're
too.
gonna be looking forward. And with things as this is our last series for the day, I would like to say thank you to everybody in chat. You guys have been amazing. You guys have been good sports. I am reading chat, and it's so entertaining to see you
Yeah,
guys,
me too.
have fun while watching the game. I'm having fun as well casting this. I hope you did like our casting. I am the host for today, or probably the host for every single day, caster JT, also known as JT. You can catch me on Twitch TV/caster JT. You can also catch my co-caster Vince G with his socials and Facebook and all that good jazz. And that is it for us. It's been an amazing day so far. I'm gonna be sleeping with a smile on my face watching that game because it was entertaining. It was fun. And I believe even the
Indeed.
opponents TTY3, you tried your best. I know you guys had fun. Go back to the
Yeah, they
drawing
did.
board. Think about what we can do the next time you join a tournament. Get back stronger. This is just the beginning for you guys. And the continuation for Team Lebanon as dominating this region. And that is it for us. Thank you very much yet again to everybody. I hope you have an amazing weekend this upcoming, Friday, Saturday. And yeah, there you have it. We'll see you guys tomorrow for some more exciting Dota. And with that said, let's throw it to the ads, guys. Have a good night. See ya, guys.
Cheers.